Hi, I'm Tati, and today I'm talking about some of my favorite mystery reads. Okay, so for day 3 of the Strike Back Videoathon, I'm going to be sharing 3 of my favorite mystery reads. Now, I personally love mystery and thriller stories, so narrowing it down to only 3 was pretty tough. Now, I might have been narrowing it down to 3, but instead of narrowing it down to 3 books, I narrowed it down to 3 series. So the first one is the Trouble series by Stephanie Tromley, and the first book in that series is called Trouble is a Friend of Mine. In this series, the main character, ordinary, relatable Zoe, meets annoying, brilliant Digby in a kind of Sherlock meets Watson way. And by that I mean she gets dragged into some crazy and dangerous mystery solving, but kind of in a good way. A great group of main characters is built up as the series goes on into the second book, which I think is essential to a good YA mystery. So there are currently 2 books of this series out, Trouble is a Friend of Mine and Trouble Makes a Comeback. And the third book in the series, Trouble Never Sleeps, is going to be coming out on April 24th according to Goodreads, and I cannot wait to get my hands on that book. Next up, I have the Natural series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. There are 4 books in this series, and they're all great. If I remember correctly, each book has its own mystery, and then there's one overarching mystery that takes place over the course of all 4 books, which I think is also an essential to any good mystery series. The individual mysteries are great, but that one personal mystery that's threaded throughout the whole storyline is what I'm mostly invested in and will keep reading for. And finally, for number 3, every single one of Ally Carter's books is what I would like to say, but I know that's kind of cheating, so I tried to pick one series, and it's a really close call, but I decided to go with the Gallagher Girls series by Ally Carter. I'm not actually sure if these are classified as a mystery, but they're about teenage spies, so I think that's close enough. There are 6 books in the series, even though I only have 3 of them right now. I think that the characters in this series are great, and also the suspense. And the suspense is really important in any mystery. And these books just recently got new covers and bonus content for what I believe was the 10th anniversary. So if you haven't picked up these books, now is a great time to. But seriously, all of Ally Carter's series. And now I have some honorable mentions. The first one is Secret Letters by Leigh Shayer. I don't know how to pronounce the names, sorry. This book is set in Victorian London, and it's about Dora, who is obsessed with solving mysteries and Sherlock Holmes. Then one day she finds out that Sherlock Holmes might actually be her biological father, and the story takes off from there. I really enjoyed reading this book because it's like a mystery and kind of a historical fiction because it's set in Victorian London, so I really enjoyed it. However, I felt like it needed a sequel, and it never got one, and it was published in 2012, so I don't think it's ever going to get one. Now, my last honorable mention is kind of a mystery of its own. If you watch my videos, you probably already know that I was obsessed with Nancy Drew when I was in elementary school. However, not the regular Nancy Drew books. I was obsessed with, and hopefully I can find some pictures, the Nancy Drew files that were published, I think, in either the 80s or the 90s. I used to read those books over and over again. And I had a favorite one, and here's where the mystery is, because I can't remember the title or what the cover looked like for that one because I read so many different ones. And it's not like I remember the plot either. I just remember thinking this is my favorite one, and that I think Nancy gets stuck in like a steam room or a sauna. Somebody traps her inside or something like that. And that is all I can remember about it. So I haven't been able to figure out which one it is because there are like over 100 books in the series according to Goodreads. So if anyone here on BookTube knows which Nancy Drew book I'm talking about, please let me know. So that was more than 3 of my favorite mystery reads. Please let me know some of your favorites in the comments, and if you do leave a comment, I will check out your channel. Now I'm going to give a shout out to a few small booktubers. A Darker Shade of Whitney, Beautifully Bookish Bethany, Maddy Knapp, Andrea the Book Lover, Literary Lizzy, and Sarah Viehmann, I believe is how you pronounce her name. I'm sorry if I messed that one up. These are all great booktubers with less than 1,000 subscribers, at least at the time that I'm filming this video, and their links are in the description, so go check them out. If you like this video, you can let me know by giving it a like. I'm going to be trying to upload a new video for every day of the Strike Back Videoathon, so subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye. No. I mean, I am, but ugh. That's a heavy book. Is it cheating to use a book in the thumbnail that you didn't actually talk about in the video? Why can't I speak English today? Now I have to go actually get some books from somewhere else.